It looks like my match has started. I'm playing against Eon We7. Would like to play first, yes. This is what I wanted to not do. Means flying till the end of turn, sure. I mean, the Titan technically trades with the Regisaur, right? Take 1, 2, 3, 10 down to 6. Maybe there's just a better play here, though. We'll see. Land? Okay, that's good for us. Ooh, turnabout. Should be fine next turn. What you got here? Ooh, Sphinx of the Steel Wind is also pretty good. I don't know if they can beat the Sphinx. I should just take the Sphinx, right? Grave Titan is also kind of decent, though. I'm going to take the Sphinx. That's fine. It's an artifact. We can tap it to Urza. All right, well, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. But more importantly, it trumps the Regisaur in combat, so... I'll try to finish this one as fast as possible so we can focus on the next one. God, I really hate that. I don't have the mental in me to like double queue. I would much rather, so I'm multitasking right now, right? But the what? Okay, I think I would just block the Valky here, right? Get back my Spellseeker. And then just murder them? No, they just concede, yeah. We block, if they, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. I would block the Valky, get the Spellseeker, play High Tide, and that's 4 mana. We had 5 lands in play, so then we have 6. Then I can turnabout with the last 2 lands, and then just pop off with Echo and the other card. Nice. Not very surprised that was a 3-0, but yeah. Okie dokie. Of course. Where would life be without a turn 1 volcanic island into Ragavan? I'm going to brainstorm here. See what happens. We drew Baleful Strix. Oh, that is really nice. I don't think I want the Jace. I'll draw all the other cards back. Oh, okay. We'll see what happens here, though. The deck was really good. It didn't feel, if you watched yesterday's VOD, you'll definitely notice that it did not feel as good as I was drafting it. But we just like stumbled into like some pretty good stuff there. Here I think I'm gonna go for Underground Sea or Bayou. Bayou does seem just a little bit better. Wow, they had the Trinity. They actually had the Trinity. You rarely see it, but sure. My God. Oh, I think I should have gone for the other one. Shit. Should have gone for Underground Sea because we have Brainstorms there in our hand. Okay, that was a little bit rough. At least I have the Brainstorms in my hand, so they're not going to be able to play them. They flopped a Delta. Okay. And they also played out land already, so I can't get wasted here, which is nice. Might jam it at Days again. Delver. Okay. Maybe not anymore. I don't know. If we draw land, I'll play the Euro. We did not. Oh, that is a juicer for sure. We'll see if the Delver flips. I think I'm priced into jamming here. I'm glad that I fetched the Bayou now. I fetched the Bayou exactly with Endurance in mind, but it's a lot less cool to say it after the fact, I guess. So did not flip. All right, that's a good sign. New plan, indeed. I mean, the problem is these plans suck against like any interaction. You know what I mean? Like, God damn it, dude. Why do I always have to fucking do this? This is ridiculous, man. All right, I'm just gonna close the chat, close the hand. Eon, if you pretty please could leave the chat when you get a chance. Ooh. Now I don't know what I want to do. All right, whatever. Just make them have it, I guess. I think I just have to make them have it. Yeah. Well, they have plenty of outs. We'll see. Yep. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but as long as they're in the chat, I'd just like to keep my hand held up. Like, I don't know. Is this like? Is this happening a lot more frequently today than like? Or maybe this is like the usual frequency, but I don't usually delay, no. Not for these. I think like where I would add delay is if like it's like other people in a tournament playing with money on the line. Delver still does not flip. Wow. It's kind of weird. Have I played 8cast before? I have. Actually, I don't know if I've played the most up. No, I did play the most updated version. Wasn't like a huge fan of it. It's not the deck for me. Maybe I should try like vintage too, but in vintage it feels even like worse right now, maybe because I don't know. I feel like collector oof is making a little bit of a comeback. That is fine. Bold. Yes. You don't have many duels. Which duels do you not have? Put Wasteland in the graveyard? That's a weird one. Are they shooting for Delirium? I'm gonna brainstorm here. Damn, it's unfortunate. So they have 2 card types in the graveyard. That's not the worst. We take 2, 3, 4 damage here. They flop my Misty, which is not that bad. So now I play that, and then this. And what do they do with the second Surveil? They've been to Volcanic Island. So they're attacking for, what, potentially 5 next turn. I don't really want to make this play. I think I'd rather just kill, like, the Delver or the Dragon's Rage Channeler here. But, like, I'm just going to get variance out of the game otherwise, so I don't know. What was our loss to? Oh, no. Flips to a Ponder, sure. We'll go down to 6. Green, blue, green, blue. Please don't have the absolute nuts. Fuck, they do. Serious? That's really unfortunate. I'm not dead, but it's not good. 3, 4, 5. I guess them drawing into something like Murktide would be a little bit scary. Okie dokie. Let's go. They binned an expressive iteration? What are you? What? Oh, I guess it's a sorcery. It's kind of confusing, but sure, I guess. Alright, they drew a card with Ponder. Fine. Kept the card on top with the Ponder, with the Surveil. Oh, Gut Shot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is that how it happens? Oh, the Ragavan. What's the last card? Take 4 down to 1. Oh my god. So Uro might not be enough here. I mean, if they have Bolt too, that works as well, right? Seems like they have Bolt here. Oh no, they're paying cost for Murktide? Jesus. Yeah. Okay, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it still has Delirium, sure. So how do I win this? This is an 8/8. Uro up to 4. Like, this thing is making all the difference too, right? Because now Uro into like Plow is not an out. So if I go like that doesn't work either. And even if I Plow this now, we go up to 10, we're taking 12. All right, I just lose this game. Okay, sure, whatever. These cards are pretty good. These are mediocre. Dress Down is also whatever. Sylvan Library is also very bad. Deed is probably going to make it in. And then I have to like decide what last. Oh, Hydroblast. Yeah, for sure. Okay. It's pretty clean in and out. Dress Down is like fine. It's not great. Does suck a little bit, but it is what it is. They had a great start. I don't know if they're in the chat anymore. I didn't check again. I'm just gonna keep up the hand hider. It's not like very hard. Yeah, I think I do like keeping in Wastelands because it is basically taps for all this stuff, and then the Loams and the Snapcaster mages as well. Alright, put this up. Alright, turn 1, I'm gonna port and target them. And then go to fucking town. Let's go. These are really good. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what they do next turn. Like, Wasteland is also like an end step game plan, like against people that don't have the basics. Steam Vents is pretty popular right now to sustain like turn 1 Monkey plus Days or Darcy plus Days. It's a lot harder to make a play, huh? Yeah, sure. Totally understand that. Legacy is a very complicated game. It's a really complicated game. A lot of hidden information. Oh, my headphones. Okay, sure. That's fine. So then went Ponder, chose to shuffle. Oh, I think I played the wrong land. Fuck. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Bird. A bird. Bird. Resolves. Nice. The problem with Carpet Flowers, though, is like... What, Delver? Sure. Into Darcy. Fine. So I will go Tundra, hit this, loam back 2. All right, your move. Yeah, this Baleful Strix is like, it looks great here. I don't know if it's actually great, but it looks great. Sure, Wasteland, that's fine. On the Tundra. So do you attack here? I don't know. It's a good question. They choose not to. Fair enough. Pick up another one. And just start slowly developing, committing to the board. I mean, was confused, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure like what makes me the most upset about it. Force pitching Murktide. Okay, that's a pretty good exchange. The good news too now is maybe I dredge the loam here. I'm not 100% sure. Like even if the loam or like a potential Uro gets surgical, we have so much like other stuff going on in the deck that like I'm happy. I boarded the Jace out, right? I think I did. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Value. Take it. So they clearly don't have what is it called? They clearly don't have something. They clearly don't have something. Puts Ponder into the graveyard. Maybe they have another Murktide. Sure. Yeah, Days. Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yep. Chose to not shuffle. Okay. Now the question is, what do I do here? I have... I'm just gonna dredge this back. Oh, that's sad. Sure. And just sit for a sec. And I'm gonna fetch here. Fine. They burned 1 force already on Leopold. Okay. Sure. Take 3. The best card they could play here is like... Not sure. Actually, it would have been like Expressive Iteration. I'm 100% sure. Cancel. Nasty draws. Very nasty draws. Like the good nasty. I think it is time to pick up a volcanic island. Cancel. Sure, I'll put this into play. Pass the turn. Court of Cunning? No, I think Court of Cunning... Well, yeah, Court of Cunning would be a little bit scary. One thing that I do like about the Baleful Strix and things like Icewind Quaddle too is... Sure. This feels satisfying. Very satisfying. I don't know. I kind of want to like tweet about it, but it's just like, what's the point? I think I'm just not going to send this tweet out. Discard. Sure. Is that this list has like Baleful Strix and stuff, so like doesn't feel as bad. I don't remember if I fetched the Volcanic Island. Okay, I did fetch. Cancel. We go Leovold. Yeah, with like Dryad Arbor and like shit like that, right? Like it's like super nice to... Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this age of like this generation... Okay, then they concede. Nice. My hand at the end of all of that is really fucking good. Especially the McWinsauce deck, like I think like just doesn't care as much. It does not care as much about what is it called? Court of Hunting. So many creatures. So many creatures. Even cards like Grist. Ice Fang. Ice Fang is the big one. Ice Fang is the big anti Court of Cunning. And trips on the Baleful Strix is kind of nice. I might run this back. I don't think there's any. The only card I'm really like contemplating right now is like Forces. I think more Forces are better with fewer carpets. That's a way to hedge on mana, but then also being on the draw too in the face of like a bevy of Wastelands. Like maybe I'm supposed to cut Expressive Iteration from like a Force or something. But I don't know if I have the gutso in me to make that call just yet. I don't know. We'll lose and it'll be fine. I don't know if this is the appropriate deck. The deck is 5-color nuts. That's no, actually that's not even the right deck. I made one change. I cut one of the Expressive Iterations for a third Baleful Strix. No, for a third Sylvan Library. Which actually I was a little bit cautious about because I wasn't sure if what was I not sure about? I was not sure if it would like affect the mapping, but it turns out I had too many cards to bring in for the Delver matchup, so that was another incentive to actually cut the Expressive Iteration. Oh shit. And I did. What on earth is this deck? Eh. It's a hand hider up, so I will gladly talk more about it afterwards, but fuck. Thank God. My God, dude, the amount of stress in that situation, it's actually just absurd. I don't think I should be that stressed. That may have just made the game. It may have just lost the game. I don't know. Delver, fine. It's a good draw. Nice, it resolves. Yeah, the problem with Staticaster, while I think it is it's a card with a lot of potential. My issue with Staticaster is that it's pretty conditional, right? So when I say conditional, I mean like it's not always going to kill things. You won't always have the 1/1 Delver of Secrets. You won't always have a Ragavan in play. You might be facing down like a 3/2 Delver or Insect Elaboration. You might be facing down a 3/3 Dragon's Rage Channeler. You might be facing like a Murktide. And in those situations, like I think I don't know if you can afford to have. I don't know if you can afford to like have a mulligan in your hand. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is annoying because it gives Dragon's Rage Channel. Well, I guess I don't have instant. It was literally just days, right? Like, what a fucking coin toss. Plague Engineer against Delver. That card has actually. How does it work? Plague Engineer versus Dragon's Rage Channeler. Like if they have Delirium, it comes in as a 2/2, right? Like it doesn't actually just go straight to the graveyard. Start with this. Now go here. Those are good. I think I want to cast this. Oh, yikes. The Uro is pretty good here, so it's fine. Man, I never cast these AK. I know. It's easier for you to get into. Yeah, that is true. The Green Sun Zeniths do help there. For sure. Alright, they have 2 mana, Dragon's Rage Channeler, and a land drop. So we'll see what happens here. Nice, nothing? Okay, I can stomach that. Alright, we'll see what they flop here. They've 3 cards in their hand after. Wow, they still have so many cards. Holy shit. It's actually kind of insane how many cards they have. And they get Delirium too for future ones. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see what happens here. Eager Cadets. Is that what? I don't know what that card is, but. Eager Cadet. What the fuck is this card? Oh my god, it's just 1/1s. Well, now they're 3/3s. So, you know, spooky. Dokie, what you got? On my end step, they're pausing, and I don't know why. Eager is literally just a 1. Wait, they're lightning bolting me? What the fuck? Oh, wow. 4 Delvers. Okay. True, though. Oh, wow, I can't fetch what I want. Very interesting. No, I can't fetch what I want. They're scared. No, what? That sequencing is very confusing to me. Now we have double white. I think ideally I would want the... Guess I should just insulate. I really wanted the Bayou. I think in this situation in this situation I value what is it called? Baleful Strix more than the Red Blast? Or the potential for it. Right? Like I have all my colors, but at the end of the day what I'm thinking about more than anything else is just it's simply insurances. All right, untap. I'm gonna get green mana here. So here we can beat Surgical. We cannot beat Surgical plus Daze, which I think is fine. Is there anything I can't flash back? I'll do this. Okay. So we have a couple Loam targets, a couple Snapcaster targets. One day Price of Progress will come back. I hope it's not today. That's all. When I get Price of Progress, that's what I might take a step back and like look at. Auto close your ears. We have 5 minutes left on. The bolt is either very. That's a really good comment too. Yeah, I agree. I just don't know what that bolt was like. What? Oh, it was for Murktide. That's what it was for. Okay. That's the only possible explanation, right? Bolting me when I'm at 18 is just like. Sure. I almost want to send a message. Yes, I'm gonna add some blue mana. Oh man. Oh fuck, I can't cast it this turn? My god, Anu. Guess let's just like shuffle. Okay, wait a minute. Nah, let's shuffle this. Whatever, we're good. Nice, we picked up a picked up a loam. Okay. Unlosable. This is like really flat. No carbonation. When I got it, the can was completely like indented and crushed in. I mean, the caffeine is probably still there, though, right? Caffeine doesn't just like magically evaporate. I am near that they might be on like black red or something. We'll see. I don't know. Double queuing, mulling to 6. Signs are kind of clear. You know what I mean? Steam vents. Never mind. Sure. Done. Aggressive. Okay. Nice. Thank. Yeah, sounds like Bob. All right. Hope and pray. Nice. Should be good from here. uh No, I feel like if you're a double Q, X Files is a name I've also seen a bunch before. I don't not even like the other two people. Like, okay, for like the first one, Moon Madness, I had seen Moon Madness in like my chat like while I was playing a couple times before. The problem is like you never know. Like, this is like why it's like frustrating. Right? Oh, I should have played around days there. All right, we have a brick wall. Oh, you can see my hand, right? So you can see that I have low waistline. I just like I completely whiffed. I thought my thing was still up. Oh. No Jace? Nah. Um Nah. Double delirium, double proc will they have lightning bolt? Sure. Take it. Content with the trade here. The whole point of this is to get like value, right? And this is value right here. So not only did they mulligan, they forced. That's another mulligan, and now they're lightning bolting a thing. They're down a lot of cards, a lot of very good exchanges for us. Why do they have Steam Vents? So Steam Vents is it's in the deck because the mana constraints are actually kind of hard. When I say that, I mean like think about it, right? Like if you have basic mountain in your deck, you play your Ragavan on turn 1 to play around Wasteland. You don't get the luxury of holding up days as well, right? Which is why people are slowly transitioning over to like Steam Vents. It's actually like I think it's fine. The life loss is not as crazy, and like it's just that important to be able to hold up days on turn 1. Hold up, sorry, I have to send the appropriate sticker to my wife. Another Dragon's Rage channeler. Okay. So they're all in on this? Fuck. Yo, are you fucking kidding me? Damn, I should have dredged Loam. That's so unfortunate. That is so fucking unfortunate. Okay. Whoa. Yo, Risco, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. Don't you fucking dare. Okay, that's not bad. We have... If I bounce, what happens? Jace dies? No. 4 mana now, and this turn we put 2 lands into play. That'll put us up to... No, this turn we put... Yeah, 2 lands into play. That'll put us up to 6. And then we have 2 more lands next turn. We can go up to 8. Actually, do want... Wait, oh, maybe that's just better. Dredge the Loam and guarantee some land drops. I did not put a land into play yet, right? Holy shit, so many fucking lands. We're not I mean, if we waste here, I think I just want 8 mana for Uro plus Jace and Murktide. I mean, we've also only seen 2 removal spells. But we have to hit... We could hit Baleful Strix. I don't know, man. Or Cantrip into Bolt. What do they do? They played... Wait, they put Wasteland into their graveyard and chose not to shuffle? Fuck. So they know the... I'll show you guys. There was 17 minutes on the clock. Okay. So they turn 5. They go Ponder, trigger, put Wasteland, attack. Then they played another one. Then they attacked again. They played Misty. Now it is my turn. So they know the top card. They know the top card. Probably like a threat. Could also just very well be a lightning bolt. I don't know. I don't think I can like... We'll see what they do with the fetch. How about that? Yeah, that's a very good point. I think we get... If I waste, I lose 100%. Well, we have 2 Baleful Strix. We have 6 Prismatic Endings. Or 6 Prismatic Endings slash... And keeping in mind that the way our mana is right now, we will also have to... Ooh. I didn't think about that. Mana. They're drawing blind. A creature, it doesn't matter. Well, Murktide, I guess, but... Oh my god. I mean, we literally... What a tough call, man. I think I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. The top of our deck is unknown. Fuck, man. Why is this so hard? So they have 2 Ragavans, 4 expressive iterations. All right, I'm going to take a gamble here. I might lose the gamble, but whatever, it's fine. It's probably not the right play, but I don't know. We dredged? We dredged? When did we dredge? What? Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good log. Dude. Oh, and then we also have one more out too, right? Which is okay. Oh, we're so good. Holy shit. That was nerve-wracking. I don't know what the correct decision is, but Pernicious Deed. Now they're just dead though. That was okay. Fuck, that felt. Sure, surveil. So we go down to 4, then down to 1. So we're safe, right? Yeah, we were crossing the finish line here. Nice. Okay. I mean, we're at 1 for some time. I guess if they find the other gut shot. I knew that was there. Wait, no, we're just safe. What am I talking about? Literally just bounce this thing. And then we'll be fine. Now we go down to 3. Okay, yeah, they bounced. Nice. Oink, yeah, that was the tension, right? Right, yeah. That's what was the because the decision is like I have the but that's assuming they'd have nothing else. And now we get into the whole like mini game of like what is it called? Counting their outs to mine, right? Because I can draw into swords, prismatic ending, pernicious deed, baleful strix. There's a lot of outs that we have here. Even potentially like ponders and brainstorms to find more stuff versus them top decking iteration, Ragavan, Murktide. These 3 are all scary cards. I think the iteration was a card that like not very many people mentioned, but that was kind of a kicker for me because iteration with the double Darcy in play is just like, oh, you'll find what you want. Like, you know what I mean? If not this turn, then maybe the next turn, run it back, same sideboards. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about this, but I suppose Flusterstorm and Force of Will are in the same bracket, like a contention. Like maybe it's supposed to be Force on the draw. One more card I'm supposed to cut, Jace. Not supposed to, but that I have been cutting. Yo, Dante, thank you for the follow. Thank you to everybody else also who has followed today. Potato, Ralph, Maui, Ben, etc. I think I missed a couple subs too along the way. Punishing Waterfalls, Jonk, thank you for coming back. I do appreciate it. PD Supreme. Dan for making the theme Thalia. Fucking what? But yeah, I appreciate it. You like Force more than Fluster, but that's because Monkey always turns off my Flusters. Ah, fair. It's tricky, right? Like, I think the reason... I don't know yet. I genuinely don't know. Like, Fluster is good. In certain situations, Force is good. Force is good when I'm a bit more desperate. But I think our curve, like, if you look at our curve, it's, like, really low. Like, the only thing that's, like, super high... Like, Uro, okay, fine, whatever. But all of our other cards are kind of, like... I did not really realize we had 23 1-drops in the deck. Yeah, this hand is great. One, 2, 3, 0 Gaming Inc. You have asked probably the best question I've seen today. If you want to fully master a legacy deck, is MTGO the way? And the answer is yes. Straight up. The best thing that ever happened to me in terms of Magic, um, straight up, was playing Magic Online. No ifs, ands, or buts. No coconuts, whatever. After that, I basically grinded Magic till like my fingers fell off. Um, After that, I started streaming. Like, if I had not played on Magic Online and just like played mindlessly, I literally wouldn't even have had a platform to like, do any of this stuff, right? So like, yes. Yes. That's my answer to your question. You will get and here's the thing too, right? Like the big thing about like playing on Magic Online is like frequency, right? Even if you I would make the argument that well, okay, it's tough, right? But I basically think the average competition on Magic Online is better than the average local. I don't know where you're from. Maybe you like, play with like some crazy players. Like crazy good players, but I think even if you argue that they're the same, like the average player like online versus, in paper, the frequency that you get to practice against players, like if you're serious about getting really good, which that kind of question you only ask if you really are, right? Or if you're in the process, then you definitely want the frequency, right? The reps. Like one thing that I will say about Magic Online is that there are like obviously, and this is just like by virtue of like doing anything too many times, right? Diminishing returns. But what you do get out of just like, bashing your head against the wall and just like nonstop playing. Like experience with like play patterns and routines and like what works and what doesn't. You may not always get the best opponent who makes the best plays against you, but you will like be able to check the viability of certain things. Like, can I play 5 colors in Legacy through Wasteland? Is that like and days and things like that, right? Like, so I think it's worth it. I don't know. Okay, and then yes, casually you'll get paired up against green black Yawgmoth, and in trouble. So playing read on camera. Uh-oh. Look, man, 2-1-1. Okay, the other matches went totally fine. I think I just like crumbled under the pressure being in a potential top 8 winning in, and dude, I realized like I'm actually like the one thing that pros have over like your average candidate, they've been in those like sure. They've been in those what is it called? The hot seat. They've been in the hot seat a lot, right? Where they have a lot on the line. I guess the word that I'm looking for is tilt. Um and they know how to like absolve pressure, like mental pressure when there are high stakes. I think also like the being like in a feat amplifies the tension, right? Like being watched is like kind of stressful. I don't know. Like here, like at least I can treat you guys like, you know, we're having conversations, we're talking, things like that, right? Whereas in other scenarios, shit, I think I fetched with the wrong land. Damn. It's okay. Let's eat a red blast out of their hand. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm gonna be very honest. Domestic, I would ask again in a heartbeat. I just would. Like most people don't like it, but I don't know. Like if it's a draw, like and then one player can make top 8 and one player can't, like or if there's like wouldn't you like I don't know. Why do I play the Scalding Tarn? I really don't know if the fetches are good. It's still kind of a thing. So Scalding Tarn can get Taiga. Polluted Delta can get Bayou. And then the Flooded Strand and the Windswept... I guess the Windswept Heath can get all the green lands, but Flooded Strand can get Savannah. So actually, like, Savannah is like one of the weaker cards in this deck because it's good at casting these, but bad at casting the Baleful Strixen. I guess Scalding Tarn is now the next worst land because I shaved down on one iteration for, I don't know, more Baleful Strixen stuff, so... Huh. No, no, I hear you. I hear you. Is Chase here? Treat them like the degenerates they are. Step on me, daddy, one time. What? Huh? Wait, is Jarvis still streaming? Fuck, I was supposed to gift him some birthday subs. Jarvis, you. Nice. Okay, he is actually still alive. So first off, for anybody who is watching this right now, you want to just at least do me the favor and go follow Jarvis. But I need to gift him some subarinos because, fun fact, the 24th was Jarvis's birthday. Gift a sub. Gift 5 subs. So, you know, chilling with the squad. Are there any Elves players doing well? Okay, well, we drew the cow again, so I think we're good. But much smaller than 2? Yeah, that's my thing, right? So here, I think I'm going to get... Well, I got to pick now, right? This is actually really tough. No, I'm just going to get Savannah. We can brainstorm back red cards. Actually, top decking a red blast would be so amazing here. I just think I need white sources for the swords. Or maybe I should look at it like resource utility. Yo, this one of endurance has done I do wonder just a little bit if they're holding up like double red. I don't know why you would shock first. Okay. That's fine. What's my matchup against Reanimator and Doomsday? Hey, well, first of all, thank you for typing in the chat. Appreciate that a lot. Honestly, it really varies. I have really close games. I don't know, 46. It's close. It's really close. Maybe I'm overly ambitious on that though. I don't know. No, this is bad. They might have Surgical as their last card. I think Reanimator is actually a much worse matchup than Doomsday. With the current configuration and things like that, right? Like obviously, like if I want to beat these decks, if I've had just, you know, play Leyline or like play like dedicated hate cards like Torpor. But as a blue mage, I strive for flexibility. Now I want to get like now I think I get the Taiga. Will Taiga introduce a but I think Doomsday is relatively close, and what I do differently than most players, I think with Doomsday. Okay, well, you know, not too bad. I think what I do a little bit differently from other Doomsday players or other Control players is I have a lot of anti-combo hate. I think I have a lot of anti-combo hate in my sideboard, but it's not like permanent based hate, right? Like if you look at Brian Koval's list, I think you'll see a lot more like one-ofs, like Containment Priest and Neither One Canonist. And I used to have some of those in my matchup, but I think in general, if you are playing those kind of cards, if you are playing dedicated hate bears, that is basically admitting that you are losing the matchup, right? So he thinks the matchup is probably, you know, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think I don't really want to fetch the Volcanic if I don't have to. Now I want to get Bayou, right? But I can't get Bayou off the Flooded Strand anyways. But green. No. Go for the Delta, the Misty, the Tarn. These cards first. Sure, Baleful Strix. Sure, Endurance. There's swords in my graveyard. Yes, I think I would rather exile that for surgical extraction purposes. This probably gets pyroblasted. That's totally fine. I probably should have just swords the Dragon's Rage Channeler just to begin with. But honestly, I don't think I care about the 1/1 as much. Like if the top deck like a Ragavan or something, I gotta be prepared for that. So just gonna do this. Is there a smudge between my eyebrows? No, it's probably just like little baby unibrow hairs, which usually I don't take care of at all. Need some triumphs? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm probably just supposed to let this resolve. And keep something for like expressive iteration. Ah! It's one of those things where it's like so small that I don't notice it. What notice? Like physical changes like in myself because I'm looking at myself every day. All right, and they just conceded. We win the match 2-0. Nice. All right. Not bad, not bad. So we went 0-1 into 5-0, which is respectable in and of itself. Juju at 3-2 up a game. MDV win. Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know if we have any salmon fans, but I'm gonna put some on this bagel real quick, and then I'm gonna take a bite. Does anyone here like watch Ben Dean? I should really not. That's a good one. Food. It's really good. I put the food away. Uh-oh. Huh? Auto yield off. Turn off auto yield. Holy shit. I'll be right back. What is this? Elves? Okay. Well, elves is certainly beatable. Ask though, Armo. So I will diligently try my best to take care of these. Words. I could have wastelanded it, but I don't think I want to give up. I want to be able to play the Leovold on curve if possible. Verdant, sure. I mean, our hand is pretty well equipped to beat this matchup. Symbiote. Okay. Can handle that too. Requires like, I don't know. We just need to. I want a chance to like buy back this loam or use the loam, but we don't even have any fetches in the graveyard. So I don't know, we'll see. This is how most people play their win-ins, by the way, like quadra-tasking. My desk is finally free of breadcrumbs, as is my mind. Put all the food away here. All right, time to. So I actually don't think wasting them out here is that great. But because I don't have a fetch, I'm going to do it. I think if I had a fetch in my graveyard, I would have loamed instead. We'll see what happens, though. Quirion Ranger, sure. So now they can bounce the forest. I'll play something else. Just tuned in. What was my loss today? Sadness. That was my loss today. Maybe I'm going to get rolled here. I don't know. Symbiote. You guys starting to get bad. Bad. Delta. So tap 3 lands, tap 3 elves, 4 bounce an elf, untap query in range. Dude, this is such a fucking shit show of a coin toss. I think I have to play. I want to play around natural order here and not glimpse of nature because they have basically put a bunch of creatures into play. So how do I play around natural order here? I don't really. I'm gonna trust my gut here. What no, I can't even get rid of. If I could get rid of the Heritage Druid, that would be tight. Yeah. Natural order. They're black green. Oh my god. Uh. Hmm. So they have to sack one of them. I guess we'll be taking 10 points a day. No, 12. Pivoting to Archon spooky, but sure. They sacked the symbiote? No fucking shot. Really? I thought they would have, if they attacked for like 4 more, this game would be a lot dicier. I don't know. I don't really know what that point was, but sure. I guess I'll play the Wasteland out. I don't really know. What I need right now. Oh, they had double natural order. That's really good. Not good. Maybe possibly had. The one of. Red or white? We'll block the Quarian Ranger and the Heritage Druid. In theory, the Heritage Druid becomes a lot worse when they have not very many elves. Take Red at 4. I guess we have outs. We have 2 outs. Not really finding them though. It's trample too, right? I think I want to just do this now. They might put. Shit. Also be decent here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay. How good and or bad is it to loam here? If we loam and we hit another Uro, we get another. Wait, I guess we get another turn no matter what. 3. Yeah, I think I might just end up pitching here. I don't know. Not good. Now I lose to Dryad Arbor. No, we have Wasteland. I don't think about that at all. Okay. Hand of complete uncastables. Sure. You're at 1. It's like grist or some shit, isn't it? Dude, how do we like draw like abs? Hmm. We also even had Dress Down as an out. We actually had a number of outs here, which is ridiculous, right? That's to think about. We had Deed, Jace, Baleful Strix, Dress Down, and then Ponders for the. Yeah, Lee. No, Steven is trolling. Don't worry. Steven is. Steven. Fuck. In that situation, I don't think it would have been good enough, but whatever. Force of negation. Oh, perfect. 3 for 3. Sure. Maybe I actually want some force of negations in this matchup. I feel like when I cut force of negation, like 1 is exactly fine. Or maybe I want like Flusterstorm instead. I don't know. Nice. That was incredible. That Quirion Ranger was doing some fucking work, man. This one I'm going to fuck. Get out of here, man. Okay. I can undo the. Another one? Fuck. And a Birch Lore. Alright, for the one, kill this thing with the swiftness. So they go dumb shit. I don't know if I'm supposed to pay 8 here or not. How was the bagel? Okay. Where'd honey go? Okay. Where'd the plate? So here's the natural order. It's probably just gonna get progenitus, right? So if I get Taiga here, we can Uro, turn, maybe draw into something. No, we need, holy shit, that was close. I don't actually know if I'm going to cast this iteration. I probably just don't have time for it. All right, we made sideboard decisions. Find me the fucking nothing. Damn. And the worst part too is that yeah. All right. That's unfortunate. No! Fucking that's very unfortunate, man. So if I Uro here and draw, if I Uro here and then redraw one of those 2 cards, I might just, are they going to swing Ponder and find exactly a non-fetch land? I believe we are dead now. We need to draw land. Okay. I was just thinking like the odds of the other stuff is not very likely. So, yeah, whatever. That's unfortunate. I feel like that game 2 we had it. Game 1 we had it. We were so close. We just need or ponders or card draw spells, not on the last turn. Here, it's just unfortunate. The hand of double swords to plowshares plus whatever. Deluged. Yeah, we have dress down. We have dress down into swords to plowshares. That is our out. Okay, all right. So I guess I'll just sit through another cube while we wait. I'm not like I mentioned, my breakers are bad. We'll probably get top 16, but not any higher.